Went on up through the ranks, and I was so ashamed, but you know what I did? I did what I didn't do the first time. Because how many of you have ever had medication? And it says, be sure to use all your medication, but once you felt a little bit better, you only use half of it and you left the pill bottle there. But then you had another relapse, you to go back and finish the stuff you didn't finish the first time. Well, see, when the thing happened, we're going to call it the thing. When it occurred, I figured, I talked to the therapist and I did what I had to do and I felt better. Nobody knew, and it was 20 years later, nobody knows. So I didn't need to do anything else about it. But I needed some medication, so I went back and got the rest of the medicine. And when Bonita told me that she told her story to release it from herself. Yes. And the way to release that was to give it away. Y'all, somebody say, you learn from teaching. Say, learn from teaching. Learn from teaching. So fast forward, I went on ahead and I've been journaling. So my therapist said journal. Y'all talked about journaling. Yeah, everybody here talked about journaling. Y'all know. So I journaled. And then as I was growing, I decided to make the journal a book. All right. And so I wrote a book that was called How My Part-Time Job Saved My Life, a true story of overcoming and becoming victorious. I want y'all to know I was scared to death about that book. I would tell nobody. I went to one book club and somebody who was close to me said, oh, I would have never told anybody that story. And so I shut down. But I'm here to tell y'all that I got back up. Because I learned that my story, because Dr. Cheryl told me that your story is about you, but what? Not for you. So I said, if it ain't for me, how I'm going to do this thing? So I decided I'm going to go and help some other women, because if I help somebody else, I get my mind off my own little problems. And I realized in my job, all these tools I got as a police officer, so I was good at what I did, right? Because I saved a lot of lives. I kept a lot of people from going up to the pokey. However, that's old people stuff, pokey. Y'all know nothing about that. So I realized that I was going to change the world. So I started talking about changing the world. And before you change the world, you got to change your own self. That's right. So somebody say, mastery over mindset. Mastery over mindset. And I learned that I had to master some things. And the first thing I had to do was master my mind. And I had to learn the craft. Because you can't be out there talking and speaking to people and coaching. Let me say this, you guys. Many of you right now are here trying to get something. If you're trying to get something, say, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I went to all kinds of conferences, and like many of you, I took a lot of notes. Mm-hmm. But what I didn't do was go back home, implement it, or master it. Yes. How many of you, by show of hand, because many of you have your own business, but you technology is a thing. You're stressed out about it. Well, let me just tell you guys this. I want to give you 3 things before I get off track, because that happens, right? But this is what I want y'all to know. No matter what you do, no matter what it is, you got to first get clear on what you want. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know if I wanted to be a speaker, a coach, if I wanted to be an author. But guess what I realized? You all of them. Yes. If you are a coach, you speaking. Right. If you are an author, you speaking. Yes. I heard that your ears, the ears, are the pathways to the soul. Yes. Right? Mm-hmm. The ears and your words, not only is it a pathway to the soul, but it's to the mind. Yeah. So I'm telling you, look, you got to get clear on what you want. Mm-hmm. You got to get the right tools. Don't be out there, because Dr. Trevor Ott says that most entrepreneurs are all stressed out because the biggest problem is they have the wrong tools. And if they have the right tools and they're still stressed out, they have the wrong strategy. So get the right tool and the right strategy by getting the right groups. Y'all already been hearing about it? Yeah. And then practice. I want to tell y'all every day. I'm good. Every day, I got to check y'all because I don't want no problems. Every day for 15 to 45 minutes, I learn something new. Y'all better go to YouTube University. Y'all better go to somebody's university. Y'all here learning something. You ain't learned nothing today. You wasn't listening. So I'm going to tell you, I'm Dr. Stepahnie Wall. I am a lot of things, but one of the things I did is I got out of the way of my old self so that I could walk boldly in my purpose. And I challenge each of you to get out your own way and walk boldly in your purpose. Get out the way, because the world needs you, they need me. God bless you, Dr. Stepahnie Wall.